Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Legacy Magnet Academy Commencement Ceremony. I'm Dr. Harrison, Principal at Legacy Magnet Academy. We appreciate each of you being here today as we celebrate the success of each of our graduating seniors and mark their transition to the next chapter in their journey. Your support along the way has been invaluable, and on behalf of the Legacy staff, I want to thank you for your partnership over the years. I'd like to introduce Matthew Chesick, scholar athlete, yearbook editor, and future Colorado State University student, and Leslie Tawagon, yearbook editor and future Pepperdine student, who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Audience, please rise and remove your hats.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we will be performing the Star-Spangled Banner. Stupid mic. We would like to welcome to the stage Connor Paxton.
Thank you, Matthew, Leslie, and Connor. You all may be seated. I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests with us this afternoon. School Board Vice President Jonathan Abelov, School Board Member Jonathan Stone, School Board Member Dr. Kathy Copeland, TUSD Superintendent Dr. Mark Johnson, Chief Personnel Officer Dr. Marita De La Torre, Chief Financial Officer Harold Sullins, TUSD Assistant Superintendent Dr. Kate Christmas, and TUSD Assistant Superintendent Dr. Christine Matos. Next, I am pleased to welcome OC Explorer Academy graduate and Virtual Enterprise Sales Extraordinaire, Destiny Perez, to the stage.
Good afternoon to the school board members, teachers, our friends, our family, and most importantly, the class of 2026! Today is a big day for us, a day we've been looking forward to since we started high school. It is our farewell and a hello to our new beginning. But before we move forward, let's take some time to reflect on the past. Let's reminisce about the good old times, filled with some classic childhood nostalgia. We had crayons and colors to draw with. Our biggest worry was getting to the swings first during recess or being able to grab a ball before they were all taken. It felt like those moments would last forever. We had Christmas parties before winter break. We loved the laughter and music. We made crafts and weren't afraid to make a mess in class. We had 2 weeks off from school and no homework or mind-boggling projects. We played kickball, red light, green light, jump rope, and many more classic childhood games. We loved those days. Our world was small and we used our imaginations constantly. We could turn the ground into a game and the playground into an obstacle course. We even made art on the sidewalks. We weren't afraid to be ourselves. We were loud and crazy, but most importantly, we had fun. But as we got older, things changed. We stopped playing games and focused more on projects. Recess became lunch, a quick getaway from stressful classes. The magic of our childhood started to fade. We started to worry more about our future, college, our grades, and whether we were even good enough. We stopped living in the moment and started to worry about what was coming next. Yet while everything about us was changing, the schools, the challenges getting harder, one thing remained the same: our connections with others. The friendships we kept, the new ones we made, and the way we stayed involved with one another is something truly remarkable. And this is a skill that will save us for the rest of our lives. When we were kids, we wanted to grow up. We thought being adults would be amazing, that we'd have freedom and we could do whatever we wanted. But now looking back, I think we didn't fully appreciate being kids. We didn't value the imagination and creativity we had as much as we should have. We didn't give it the appreciation it truly deserved. As kids, we thought life was perfect and everything would stay the same forever. But we quickly learned that not everything stays the same. But that's okay. It can be scary, but it's a completely normal part of life. And the best memories, along with the best of friends that we made, will stay with us forever. If I could go back in time to give myself advice, I would tell myself to be more present. Don't be afraid to make little mistakes, because those bumps in the road will only make you stronger. Don't rush growing up. Take your time and cherish the little things, because one day we'll want nothing more than to rewind the clock, just like in this very moment today. Now that we're about to reach this milestone, let's take one last final moment to do what we should have done all along: to celebrate. Celebrate the memories we created, the friendships we built, and the accomplishments we achieved. To the class of 2026, be ready for what's to come. Let's welcome this new chapter in our lives and continue to embrace the joy of our inner child. But most importantly, let's take a moment to thank our parents and our families who helped us experience some of our best moments. Give a cheer for them! Come on, cheer your parents! From all the school trips to the arts and crafts, from all the school dances and the best laughters we had in class, thank you to our moms, dads, siblings, and everyone who supported us along the way. These memories will guide us as we create even more meaningful ones in the future. Congratulations once again to all my fellow graduates. We did it! The best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Destiny. Hello, my name is Ryan Tanara, and I am the Assistant Principal of Legacy Magnet Academy. Tustin Unified School District and Tustin Toyota have partnered again this year in a very exciting program called the Toyota Drive for Excellence. As you may have noticed, there is a brand new 2026 Toyota Corolla in the middle of the field. generously donated by Tustin Toyota, and it will be given away to a lucky student in the 2026 TUSD graduating class. In order to be eligible to win the new Toyota, students need to be actively engaged, consistently working, and at school whenever they were healthy throughout their senior year. This year, the 13th year of the partnership with Tustin Toyota, Tustin Unified School District had a total of 391 senior students finish the year eligible for the car. 33 of those students are part of the Legacy Magnet Academy senior class. Please join me in giving a round of applause to those students. Congratulations. The official raffle for the car was held at the TUSD school board meeting on May 18th. Unfortunately, the winner of the car is not involved with this particular graduation. The winner of the car is from the Foothill High School graduating class. Yeah, you could boo, it's fine. It's not at me, don't worry. I was on time. So we want to thank again the Tustin Toyota for their generosity and support of our schools, and congratulate all of the eligible students from this year's graduating class. Congratulations, students. Now I'd like to introduce 12th grade English teacher, Mr. Dylan Licardo.
Good afternoon, families, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, graduates. When we think about today, it's tempting to see it as the end of something. The final bell, the closing chapter, the moment you've been working toward for years. But the truth is, this isn't really an ending, it's a beginning. And beginnings are rarely as clear or certain as we want them to be. They don't come with a map. They don't come with all the answers. And they definitely don't come with a single path that works for everyone. And that's what makes them matter. Because in the best stories, this is the moment everything changes. The moment the hero steps out of what's familiar, not because they have everything figured out, but because they're willing to move forward anyway. There's a call to adventure, a step into the unknown. For you, that moment is now. And the interesting thing about those journeys is that they rarely look the way we expect them to. Some are dramatic, some are uncertain, some are messy. And if I'm being honest, the story of the LMA class of 2026 has been a little messy at times. For the last 4 years, this has been your world, a chaotic world of VE competitions, IVC classes, and figuring out who you are along the way. But what defined your journey was never the chaos. It was the way you moved through it together. Because underneath all the distractions, the stress, the senioritis, you showed up for each other. You supported each other. You checked in on each other. You took care of each other's flower babies. Well, except Matthew's. You built something that actually felt like a community. That's not something every class manages to do. And as you stand here at graduation, stepping into the unknown, that becomes even more important. Maybe that's why, as I thought about what to say to you all here today, I kept finding myself thinking about the stories we read in class. Each of the books we read were different versions of the same question. Who are you going to be when the path isn't clear? And today, that question isn't just something we studied. It's something you're stepping into. Because as you leave here, you're not just closing a chapter. You're entering the part of the story where that question becomes yours to answer. You'll find that the world is full of voices, offering ideas about who you should be and what you should value. Some of those messages will be thoughtful, some will be loud, some will be delivered with as much confidence as your opinions about cars do. But confidence is not the same as truth. And one of the most important skills you can take away with you is learning to think critically about those voices, to question, to decide for yourself what matters. The world doesn't need more people who simply follow a path. And honestly, that's something I think this class already understands more than most. So as you step into this next part of your journey, this moment that feels like an ending, but is really a beginning, I want you to remember this. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to be willing to take the next step, to think for yourself, to care for others, and to remain in a world that often pushes towards sameness and individual. Graduates, this is your call to adventure. Go forward with courage. Go forward with curiosity. Go forward with the same care you've shown each other here. And wherever your journey takes you, make it your own. Congratulations, LMA class of 2026. Now it is my honor to introduce the first ever Legacy Ambassador, two-time Virtual Enterprise CEO, and future USC Trojan, Carson Carter, to the stage.
Who have supported us at every step, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It's an honor to be here. While writing this speech, I brainstormed a lot of stories, but two moments stood out to me. A few weeks ago, Milo sent me a link to a website he had built for our class, filled with pictures, college stats, and a personal bio for every senior. At around the same time, I started getting daily texts from Katali asking me where I was committing. She had been putting together an Instagram page showing the post-graduation plans for our entire class, including a sign-out video. What do these things have in common? They blend the traditions of graduation with innovation, and in Milo's case, since it is the year 2026, a bit of AI as well. These moments perfectly encapsulate the class of 2026, the group that stays true to the past while transforming it into something new and creative. From the moment we walked in, we started building, staying true to an existing vision while filling in the gaps that only execution revealed. We helped Mrs. Isaacs launch VE in middle school and offered a new take on the high school program through Legacy Enterprises. Even in its third year, we helped make the OC Maker Challenge part of Mr. Ireland's rapid prototyping class. This year, we helped Mr. Liccardo shape his English curriculum, exploring ideas like censorship and self-expression through classic novels like 1984. Across campus, we used what existed to build what came next. Sometimes that process isn't neat. In replicating the traditions of senior year, we even struggle to pick a ditch day. It can sometimes be stressful, especially when there are strong traditions in areas like college admissions or VE. This unique process is embodied by the idea of being a second generation. They find the balance between preserving, modifying, or abandoning what was passed down onto them, and what to pass on to those that come after. They bridge the gap between the past and future, tradition and innovation, and in doing so, they connect families, experiences, and heritage across generations. That's what makes the class of 2026 unique. Finding the balance between past and future became a connection with those who came before and will come after. From college advice to late nights with the juniors in VE, or even mentoring younger students in ASB, we were woven across this whole campus and beyond. Throughout this speech, I've used words like tradition, past, and heritage. But these words have another synonym: legacy. That idea is not just our school's name, but also what makes it so special. Every class leaves a unique legacy. Ours is the connection we built between tradition and the future, between ourselves and others. That's what the commitment page and website represent. A new way to celebrate graduation for sure, but truly a source of memories and relationships. I am honored to have spent the past several years with you all. And I know that each of you will leave an impactful legacy, not by taking what was given to you, but by creating something of your own and deciding if that looks like the past or something no one has ever thought of before. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Board Vice President Abelov and members of the Tustin Unified School District Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty and staff, I hereby certify that the class of 2026 has met all the requirements for graduation as specified by the State of California, the Tustin Unified School District, and Legacy Magnet Academy. Seniors, please stand. It is my great honor and privilege to present to you our class of 2026 graduates of Legacy Magnet Academy.
On behalf of the Tustin Unified School District and the Board of Education, we accept this class as graduates 2026.
We will now award diplomas to the class of 2026. I'd like to welcome our counselors, Mrs. Sang and Mrs. Lay, and our teachers, Mr. Mo, Ms. Zekiel, and Ms. Chang.
Nyala Ali.
Janae Al-Sabti.
Omar Anis.
Kai Ariano.
Zachary Avalos.
Paloma Ayala.
Elijah Bagnall.
Jaden Maxwell Baluyat.
Andrew Camacho.
Brandon Campos.
Santiago Cardenas Huerta.
Carson Carter.
Rebecca Casillas.
Richard Casillas.
Jaden Serta.
Baran Jeraholu.
Brandon Chang.
Max Chang.
Jinyi Chen.
Elisa Chung.
Matthew Chesick.
Amani Clark.
Christopher Cowdell.
Grace Dela Cruz.
Marie France DeMuro.
Gianna DeLelio.
Luke Dinley.
Alethea Dugan.
Ryan Gard.
Betsy Guevara.
Josue Guzman.
Logan Haney.
Noah Haw.
Josiah Hezekiah.
Nathan Hong.
Michael Shea.
Matthew Ibarra.
Dania Ibrahim.
Amreen Islam.
Farishta Islam.
Uma Joshi.
Joshua Kim.
Kaylee Kwok.
Paran Ladva.
Ali Aryan Lalani.
Audrey Lee.
Brent Limbo.
Katali Lin.
Ava Lorenzana.
Milo Madalora.
Murad Malik.
Ariana Martinez Ortega.
Cooper Mayhew.
Morgan Melching.
Ibrahim Memon.
Nico Mena.
Abram Militante.
Sierra Menares.
Damian Mitchell.
Evan Moronis.
Sharom Mukherjee.
Jeremy Mungia.
Samana Nadig.
Evelyn No.
Mason Wynn.
Jaden Ohashi.
Sasha Papadakis.
Nima Parto.
Connor Paxton.
Destiny Viviana Perez.
Seth Pham.
Kiyomi Pizarro.
Isa Qureshi.
Artine Rastegar.
Ryan Ruizad.
Jackson Rowland.
Santino Sebastian Salonga.
Joshua Salzer.
Nathan Salzer.
Ella Schubert.
Ifa Sheikh.
Arnav Sheth.
Nancy Silva.
Samantha Scarin.
Hannah Spicer.
Jaden Tamura.
Peyton Tan.
Justin Tankar.
Leslie Yui Tawagon.
Cash Thompson.
Austin Van.
Kiana Vong.
Pierce Walter.
James Wong.
Yushen Wang.
Hunter Williams.
Preston Wong.
Eden Woods.
Logan Woods.
Ryan Yan.
Miriam Yasa.
Ruth Jong.
Ace Zimmerman.
It is now my pleasure to introduce electric vehicle challenge driver, robotics champion, and future UCI student Farishta Islam to the stage.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family and friends, teachers, and distinguished guests. Thank you all for attending today to celebrate the momentous occasion of the class of 2026's graduation. Congratulations, class of 2026! These past 4 years have not been easy, but today we made it. Before I start, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me and providing me with a strong foundation and character that guides my actions in and outside of school. Next, I would like to thank my friend group, the Banana Coat, who have always been there for me and inspired me to be a better person. Next, I would like to thank all my peers. Each one of you is so unique and talented and creates the community that really makes me want to come to school every day. And last but definitely not least, the teachers. Thank you so much for cultivating our curiosity, teaching us to think outside the box, and dealing with all our shenanigans. Today marks the day when the class of 2026 stands on the precipice of a new chapter. Today is a day that will set in motion changes that will affect us for the rest of our lives. And it is because of all the supporters and mentors that I've had along the way that I'm no longer the same person I once was. I'm not the little 6-year-old girl who first moved from Canada and changed 5 different schools before finally settling in at Legacy. At every school, I had to restart with new friends, teachers, classes, but through each experience, I learned something new: how to adapt, how to build strong relationships. Then I came to Legacy in 7th grade, and I got the consistency, the foundation that I had been missing for a long time. At Legacy, we've had the comfort of knowing what to expect. Ever since middle school, the grading, the classes, the curriculum have all been consistent. We, a class of 103 students, have had the privilege of sharing for years our classes, projects, and even challenges. From struggling with Spanish conjugations and stressing over pechacuchas for biology and chemistry, to locking in on college applications first semester and battling senioritis our second semester, through our difficulties, Legacy has provided safety and comfort. But even through that comfort, there was change. Changes in teachers, friends leaving after 8th grade, even a change in ourselves. In 9th grade, we entered freshman year, nervous and excited for high school and what it had to bring. But as soon as we got acclimated, halfway through sophomore year, one of the hangars burned down and we had to move to ESC. Yes, there were perks to this experience, like the vending machine and having Zoom classes. But it was also different, and we succeeded through it all, completing projects like our Dragon Kim and Biology Cuisine project. Looking back, it may have been one of my most favorite high school experiences. As we step into the unknown and face one of the biggest transitions in our lives, I would like to leave you all with a message. Change is constant, and it can't be controlled. Over our high school years, we have gone through so much change as a school community and as individuals. Even as I'm speaking, things are changing. So will you fear change and stay stagnant? Or will you move with change? Think about Le Chatelier's principle. I know this is bringing back a bit of chemistry trauma, but stay with me. In simple terms, Le Chatelier's principle states that if a balanced system is disturbed, it will shift to restore and reach a new equilibrium. Following Le Chatelier's principle, when we are faced with disturbances and changing conditions, we can shift our responses, how resourceful we are, how teachable we are, how adaptable we are, to adjust and reach a new equilibrium. It's easy to be complacent. As exemplified by a quote favored by many robotics students, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." But if we're complacent, okay with the status quo, true growth does not happen. Because change is what breaks stagnation and forces adaptation. Change offers the opportunity to grow, to explore new ideas, to try new experiences, and it's truly what makes life meaningful. I'm not the same 6-year-old I was 11 years ago. The people I've met, the subjects I've learned, and the experiences I've had have shaped my values and how I approach life. As we enter this new chapter, our entire lives will be forever affected by the choices and events ahead of us. our life goals, circumstances, and even beliefs will evolve. So remember Le Chatelier's principle. Embrace the change and use disturbances to adjust and reach a new equilibrium. Change will happen whether you like it or not, even when things are going perfectly fine. You may not be able to control change, but you can change who you become as a result. Congratulations once again, class of 2026.
Please welcome self-elected senior historian and future Northeastern student Milo Matalora to the stage.
Thanks for the shout out, Carson. Graduates, please stand. Families, friends, Tustin Unified dignitaries, I'm pleased to present to you the class of 2026. Now, please take this time to move your tassel from the right to the left to signify graduation. Now, I proudly present to you the Legacy Magnet Academy class of 2026.
Graduates, you have not only caught, but you have conquered the wave of innovation. Congratulations.